everybody, and welcome back to the New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you decide to listen to this thing, Billy DeVore, and sitting across from me, as always, is...
What's up? It's the Green Bill Boys. It's me, Lee Michael Kimbrell. How are you doing, nasty boys and girls out there across the whole wide world?
Fine.
It's the dog days of summer. It's hot. It's sweaty. The Reds are, 20 games back. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Things could be worse. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. They could be a lot worse. They could have botched these trades.
They could have absolutely botched the trades. It's the first time I get to talk to you since the complete turnover of the roster and this newfound complete horniness for how deep the Reds go organizationally. It's wild. There's so many dudes. And then you look up at the big leagues, and I know, a lot of games are ugly. We got our ass beat by the Mets our last game. They're one of the best teams in the league. But still, I'm saying, like, there are guys that we'll talk more about in the podcast. But, you come here for the optimistic Reds take. Yeah. I'm geeked.
Are you ready for this?
There's dudes that are on our big league roster right now.
Yeah.
Who I'm excited are on our team.
You ready for this fun stat?
Lay it on me.
One thing, I just went to adjust my shirt, and now the viewers will get to see how hairy my tummy is.
There, Tum Tum.
Tum Tum.
There you go.
Welcome.
Sky Rosa's shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Who would have thought? Fun stat for you. That's the first series the Reds have lost since the All-Star break.
Isn't that wild?
They've been not bad. They went 16-14 over July.
Yeah. Well, we got to a point where we became a 500 ball club post 3-22.
Yeah.
Which is wild. I mean, we went fucking 42-42.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, you know what?
That's fine.
You know what? It's average.
500 ball for half of a Major League Baseball season, it's average.
Right. With guys that you were like, hey, he's good. Why is he on the team?
Yeah.
Why is Mike Minor going out every fifth day?
If you were in the AL Central, 500 would land you in second place.
Yeah, but we're in the NL Central.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying it's like, we're right there. It's close. It's close.
It also gives me hope to know that the rebuild won't take as long.
It shouldn't.
It really shouldn't, because Juan Soto didn't go to the Cardinals. And Jake brought up the point, he's like, you want that because it depletes their farm system.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I was like, okay, but it's still Juan Soto. And he's like, yeah, I want no of the Soto.
Yeah, that might be like a little bit too much galaxy brain. Jake is right in that sense. Like, I like the fucking Game of Thrones aspect of it.
Sure.
Where it's like, deplete their farm system. They may be strong now, but they will win the battle and we will win the war. I do like that approach.
Oh, you mean like with what China's doing to our infrastructure?
Yeah, like what China's been doing the last quarter century. Yeah. Right. Anyway, different podcast. No, but I am glad that Juan Soto does not play in St. Louis.
No, it's great. I'm just glad he's not even in the league.
Yes.
Our same league.
Yeah, just go as far away as you can.
Oh, wait,
San Diego.
He is. Sorry.
He's in the league, but, I mean, 4 time zones away.
Yeah.
That guy, we don't got to worry about Juan Soto.
Nah, we're good.
How sick was Brandon Drury dropping a fucking Slam Diego first pitch he saw?
I loved
First pitch he saw in a sold-out Petco hits a granny. Good on him, man. Like, to be having your career year.
Yeah.
And to get thrown into a scenario where people are like, all right, we need you to be a dog. We want to make the playoffs. Like, it's ideal. Okay. It's so ideal. Yeah. 18 months ago, he was like, I wonder if I'll ever play again.
Yeah. And now he is in the best situation.
It makes me very happy for him.
Well, maybe the best situation. It's not like he's on the Dodgers or Yankees, but I get what you're saying. Overall, though, man.
No, wanted and it's hot. He's playing in front of sold-out crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tight.
Still shocked he didn't go to Seattle with Luis.
I know. That was surprising.
That just makes more sense. Just give us one more low-end prospect, and then you add that bat, which is something that they sorely lack.
Dude, how hot are people on Marte?
As they should be.
He's insane.
He's a fucking monster. And he honestly should not be in single A.
No.
He should be at least in double A.
Yeah, no doubt.
But there's a little roadblock in double A.
Yeah.
Well, not little. He's very tall.
Yeah, he's very tall and powerful and fast. And
also probably shouldn't be in double A.
Yes. But I know it.
Okay, here's.
Ooh, boy,
I was just going to jump. I'm just going to jump
the gun because we got Barrero now in our lineup, and then you go down, and it's just logjam city.
A logjam at shortstop, but I think that there's this clear and evident strategy there, which is not everyone, once they say they're a shortstop, they're going to be a shortstop.
Shortstop just means you are one of the most athletic people on the field.
Yeah, give us all your athletes.
Yeah, shortstop is /second/third/ all the outfield positions.
Exactly. And you
Damn,
want that.
hell yeah.
You know who started out as a shortstop?
Who?
Mike Moustakis.
Oh, yeah.
Not a shortstop.
Yeah, didn't end up panning out. Just not the body type.
Not at all.
You know who was a shortstop? We just watched, we're sitting here recording on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
We just watched Trevor Gott.
Guy.
Of course he was. Yeah, got him. He was in theclutch.com, promo code Nasty Boys. We'll get there.
10% off.
Yeah. He was a shortstop. Of course he was.
Yeah.
Obviously. If he wasn't pitching, he was shortstop batting third.
You know who else was a shortstop?
Who?
Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, of course. Well, he was like a minor league shortstop. He got drafted. That's crazy. Yeah, he played Stetson. He was a shortstop at Stetson University.
And then they're like, "Hey, can you come here and close the game with a 103 mile an hour fastball and a 92 mile per hour?"
Yeah, we noticed you throw the ball really, really hard from shortstop.
Yeah,
you should get on the bump, kid.
Yeah, and also make it go down. You don't just make it go straight. Go like all other places.
Yeah, dude. Ellie and McLean and Marte and Jose and I know.
Just so...
Barrero. I mean, Arroyo. Good to have another Arroyo in the mix.
And he's a beast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He came from Seattle, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he also hits from both sides of the plate and can pitch left-handed.
Pitch?
He can pitch left-handed. You good over there? I think one of those has to work, by the way.
Which one?
One of those things has to work. Did you grab another device?
No, I was looking for one. I just couldn't find one over there. I didn't want to be.
Over there in my hat mess.
It's in the mess. Don't worry about it, dude. It's all good.
We went from being a mid-level farm.
Just another team.
Sure.
Some
nice,
guys.
Some nice guys, some stuff. Now you're looking at, you're like, this is a top 10 farm system.
Absolutely.
No doubt in my mind.
Absolutely, man.
Where your number one prospect you acquired in a trade, your number 1, 5, 6, 8, 15, 16, 17 numbered prospects came to you from 3 players.
And one of those players was making league minimum, and you signed him off the fucking couch.
Oh, he's way down there. Hold on here.
Who, the guy that we got Drury for? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, even though we got he was the number 6 player in their organization, wasn't he? I know that they had just traded just about everyone away, but still. I just remember seeing a couple tweets where it was just like, can't believe I'm saying this, but Nick Krall's a genius. Yeah, man.
It's weird what happens when you let a guy do his job.
No shit. God, don't you know he's just sitting in his room just like, yeah, that's fucking right. I fucking told you. I'm not a fucking nerd, dude. I'm a genius. We're going to be good.
I'm a frog.
Yeah, dude. Hell yes, man. I love it.
Yeah. He, if one left to his own devices and you're like, hey, man, tear it down and come up with a plan, and you let the guy who's been in your organization since, 2006?
Yeah, he was a goddamn water boy.
Do his job. He was a bat boy for the goddamn A's, and now he's the president of baseball operations. And they said, hey, go do your job, and he went and did.
Yeah, man. Runs a baseball team.
Runs a baseball team and did exactly what he was told to do, which is tear it down, let's build it back up. Here's my question to you that I've kind of been holding on to. I was going to save it for later, but let's just fucking get into it.
Yeah, we're talking.
You've got Barrero up here at short. He comes up against Milwaukee, he hits 2 dingers.
Yeah, looked good.
He looks good. He looks the part out at the start. His glove's there.
He's shockingly handsome.
Oh, that's not much of a shock. Jose Barrero.
Dude, he was out. I was down in Lexington on Sunday watching the Reds game with my mom and dad, and he came up to bat, and it just like panned on his face, and he was like stoically looking out to the field, and my mom just went, "Oh." She went, oh. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he's hot as shit.
Hot.
His hair is popping off, dude.
Yeah.
He looks good. He looks like a young black Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah, with the salty curls.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
He looks fucking good.
I think he won't pass the Nancy DeVore test until she sees him turn around in person.
That big donk.
Yeah,
he's
lady.
Thoroughly butted up.
Yeah, I mean that's how you know if they're gonna make it or not. Is if your moms are like, it's a nice butt.
That's a nice big butt on that man.
Nice tookus.
Moms love a butt.
Moms love a butt. That's why they should all be scouts.
Right. Yeah, it would just end up just being a bunch of big butted men who can't play baseball.
It would just be all Jose Barrero and Daniel Vogelbachs.
All right, so what's the theoretical question?
Okay, theoretical question here is, what do you do moving forward? Well, I mean, you've got to think like you have Ellie De La Cruz smoking it in AA. You've got a gap in AAA at the moment, unless that I don't think that's where they have Spencer
Steer.
I
think he's in Chattanooga.
He's in AAA. He got promoted last week, but I think he's at second base. I mean,
that's a problem too.
Not really. You can
with India.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. You were going to have a hole at third. Solano's on a 1-year deal. Moose.
Is there any world where I guess it just kind of gives us problems just with some of these chess moves we need to make with all these prospects. But, man, Solano could get it. Jesus Christ. If you bring anyone back, bring back Solano. That guy rules.
He'll be 35 next year.
Right.
I'll bring him back as...
Right, so he'll do what, like 2.5?
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, I have his numbers for the week. Here you go. Here's what he's done.
That guy is a ball player.
Here's what he's done since August 1st. Are you ready? Be ready.
Lay it on me.
276, 333, 414 with a weighted run created plus of 102.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Donovan.
With a homer mixed in there for the past since August 1st.
Yeah.
That is a capable bench piece.
Yeah.
Who just comes in and just barrels it up.
Yes.
So I get it.
Old man.
Bring him back. Put him on the bench.
Yeah.
That's fine. But this logjam you've created, I just don't. The only option that I see, one, is Marte should be in AA.
Yeah.
2, Ellie De La Cruz, you're kind of wasting his time putting it in AAA.
Yeah.
How much longer till he's up here?
Yeah. You're wasting his time saying move to Louisville.
Yeah. How much, I mean, if you had to guess, to do it as one as a fan and then 2 as like, hey, I'm running this team and I'm looking at the future.
I'm running this team?
There are 2 sides of it. As a fan and then as, hey, I'm running this team. What am I doing?
August 10th. Shit. I mean, I bring him up in 2 weeks.
What do you do with Barrero?
Yeah, what? I mean, I know.
Yeah.
It's a real spot to be in, but so Ellie, he's only getting reps at shortstop in the minors.
Yeah.
That's silly.
I agree with you. He should be in right
That's
field.
silly. Stick him out in left or right if he doesn't like it. Say,
or center.
You want to make it to the bigs?
Yeah.
Hey, as long as Nicky Senzel stays healthy, that's my center fielder.
I will disagree with you on that one. He's been in...
Is he back down in peril?
Oh, dude, it's ugly how bad he's been.
Can I hit your little device thing?
Yeah. I'm pulling it up right now. I thought I saved his numbers. But I think he's batting 108 for the month.
That's in August?
Yeah. He got super hot and then just completely fell off the table. He's just lost again. And the adjustments he made worked, but then it's almost like he didn't make that next adjustment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. With Ellie De La Cruz, I don't know, bring him up. Jose, you're DH today. I don't know. It's like coals to the fucking fire.
Right.
Heat makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. It's not ideal. Mm-hmm. But Jose Barrero, if you were the absolute clear cut, no question about it, then then this wouldn't really be a question.
Sure.
Then Ellie De La Cruz, if Jose Barrero was undeniable, and I know that's hard in baseball at the beginning of a career.
And coming off of a
hand injury. I get it. But if he was undeniable, then De La Cruz would be down in Chattanooga fucking playing center field or playing right field. or playing second base or third base or whatever the fuck. Anywhere you want to put him.
Yeah.
Anywhere you want to put him.
And after O'Neal Cruz and seeing him at shortstop and seeing him up close, that giant, it looks weird.
Yeah.
But he can play the position.
Yeah, so range.
I feel like the size thing needs to be thrown out the window.
Yes.
Nick Senzel, since August 1st, 222, 300, 296, 68 weighted runs created plus, with a strikeout rate of 12.9, and here's where it's really telling. His walk percentage, 3.2.
Yeah, nothing. Just not seeing the ball.
He's not seeing it well.
Yeah.
And I think that, I feel like this is Barrero's month. I hate, like, saying, a guy who is tops in your organization.
So what are the parameters that Barrero needs to meet in your eyes in the month of August for us to be like, De La Cruz has to play somewhere else?
I think he needs to be hitting, by the end of the month,
like 265 and up.
Yeah, like 280 with some power.
Yeah.
He's got a
2 home runs in that first series was like, okay, cool.
Neat. And then
Good.
After today, he is batting since he's come up 190, 190, 476.
Yes, so I'll agree with that. I said 2 weeks because I was just thinking of brouhaha. But Barrero gets August.
Barrero gets August, and then September comes and you put him there and you either have Barrero float around and that's it.
But where are you in... Hypothetically, in 2 weeks, Barrero is still under the Mendoza line, and he's kind of not figuring it out. And he might hit a home run every 16 at bats.
Sure.
But the average isn't there. It's just not there. He looks lost. High K rate. And De La Cruz is still just doing what he's doing.
Then you have to bring him up, put him at short, and then the other thing that you do is then you just DFA Aristides Aquino.
Yeah.
Enough. And
you have to.
Yeah, that's it.
You have to.
There's no ands, ifs, ors, or buts about it anymore. He's not going to capture that magic. It's done. I feel like a broken fucking record.
No, he is a placeholder, and it is a huge bummer, but Naquin's gone.
Yeah.
Drury's gone. No one, it was not even on the table for anyone to want Aquino. It's like he is just dead weight on the roster.
Yeah, tall, lanky, dead weight. That doesn't... I get it. Like, he has a cannon, but that's all that he truly has to offer. So you might as well embrace it. Put Barrero in right, or...
That's what I was going to ask as well, is Barrero, because I remember Barrero fucking around in center field a little bit.
Right.
In the minors.
And Senzel has not... has not given me a lot of confidence.
That was going to be my next question, is because leading up to this season and then throughout the beginning of the season, we have said many times that this is Senzel's put up or shut up year.
Yeah.
Overall, assuming that it is a put up or shut up year, it is under the guidelines that we're talking about. Has he put up or does he need to shut up? Because there's been streaks where it's like, okay.
Depends on if the Reds want to pay him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then it's like, what does he even call for? Who's going to pay him? A guy who's just been pretty much all hype, injured, with some flashes in the pan. He's not going to, he doesn't call for a lot of money on the open market.
That's what I'm saying, is that you just you sign him for what it's worth. Right now, which is going to be around 1.5, 2 million in arbitration. Yeah. So you bring him back. And sorry, I was just fucking with Fangraphs.
No.
This whole year, 248, 306, 319.
306. We need more in that spot.
You need it to be 350.
Yes.
And it also, I don't know if it's 100% fair because he did get hurt, of course, which is always.
But that's also like a mark against him, whether it's fair or it ain't fair, but it is what it is.
Right. No, I agree, but it's like you have that against him combined with he didn't have India for a while when he wasn't in there or something else. You still haven't had your full squad to say like, okay, is this truly going to work when it's just been a hodgepodge? when it just looks like a fifth grader's paper mache project
It
of
really,
Mars.
it has been that. Yes, it's the solar system.
Yeah, it's poorly constructed.
Brian Regan, this one's the sun. This one's the sun. God, classic.
So yeah, with a K rate of 18.8%. This is the only podcast where we get a Brian Regan reference.
In the middle of a Fangraphs breakdown.
No, yeah, this is the only one.
Truly, it's got to be the only one.
It really is.
That rules, man. Fucking, that's
Thank
right.
you.
The new Nasty Boys.
So I don't know what. Okay, yeah. So he's making 1.25 this year. Say he gets in next year and it's $2 million. That is totally worth it if the upside comes through.
Yes. I'd give him $2 million a year.
Yeah. He's got 3 minor league options still. And he's ARB eligible next year. So it's his first year of ARB.
Okay.
Not worried about it. I mean, so you keep him around until you're like, until you make me.
That's kind of a nice thing with, yeah, exactly. He's a guy that he'll just be on our books and hopefully it'll pay off.
You're not gonna Billy Hamilton him.
Yeah.
And be like, nope.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with him. Until you make me have to move him, I'm not gonna move him. But Kyle Farmer is a baseball player.
He's great.
He just does what he's asked.
He's a
of
baseball
him.
player.
Since August 1st, 238, 360, 238, 80 weighted runs created plus. Nothing that makes you go, man, I got to hold on to Kyle Farmer forever.
Nothing that makes you go like that. And I know it's kind of like apples and oranges. It's not a direct, but it's also like a causation correlation thing. But he's batting 50 points higher than Barrero.
Correct. But he's also a decade older.
Yeah, he's a decade older. He's got a whole season under his belt. I get it.
Yeah, so you let him. I say you just let him float. You keep him in third, and then you figure everything else out later throughout the year, which is going to be really exciting to watch.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm really excited recently, because I didn't realize how long we kept him, is Jake Fraley.
Yep. He finally is not hurt. He's actually can play baseball. It's weird. Yes, he is a baseball player who is pretty good.
He's pretty good, and plays for the Cincinnati Reds, apparently.
Yes, he's a Reds player.
Since August 1st, I mean, he's got a homer. You ready for this? 333, 412, 533, 161 weighted runs created plus.
Hey, he's on fucking fire.
Let's go.
Because 345.
345, that's what we want. 345.
That's, but Jake Fraley.
7 for 15 with a homer, 2 ribs. Which then you keep him in left for the rest of the year. And then right field is kind of your spot where you test out some folks who are shortstops that you could think play right field. But a lot of these guys are so far away that we're just worried.
Some of them are very far. I mean, McLean and Hendrick.
McLean's closer than you think.
Is he like projected 2024?
He's in Double-A right now, and he's been smoking it in Double-A. I'm pulling it up right now. His last 10... Okay, come on. His last 10 games... Oh, it's dipped dramatically. 220, 298, 463. With 2 home runs, 9 ribs, 14 strikeouts, 4 walks.
Power boy.
He's trying to be a power boy. He'll get it figured back out. But there's a lot of dudes where you're like Double-A, Triple-A, so you're getting excited, but you can't. The only person I can see so far looking here that will be could be up here this year, Brandon Williamson and Spencer Steer.
Yeah.
Who we got in the Tyler Malley trade.
Yeah, Spencer Steer. He's good. He's been mashing.
He just
a hit machine.
Yeah, came here and he's like, hey, you're in AAA.
Yeah.
You're close.
Yeah, I mean, his first full week with the bats, I think he batted close to like 500 or something. It's awesome.
Hitting dingers. I feel just like there's also this what happened with Barrero, and then we could move on to something else with Barrero. Did you see what happened with him last night?
No.
Went over 3. It's 4th AB. He's up at the dish. It's a learning year at this point.
Yeah.
This is a situational year. Bases are loaded. You got a chance to tie it, and David Bell subs in and calls Alejo Lopez over. to pinch hit. Are you with me? Is that just a dumb and a waste of everybody's time and an opportunity that was just squandered for development? Or do you actually believe in your heart of hearts that Alejo Lopez could go up there and win the game for you?
Yeah. It's a weird move. I didn't see that. That's a weird move. Yeah, I'd say you just got to let Barrero. That's why he's on the big league level right now.
Yeah.
It's because we need him to do that.
He might have gone 0 for 3 in the game, but guess what? You're 20 games under 500.
Yeah, and Alejo went 0 for 0 because he's not good enough to start.
Yeah, and there's a reason he has like 500 career hits in the minor leagues.
Yeah, I don't know. I always go back and forth with the whole idea of pinch hitting. Some people are particularly good pinch hitters, but most of the time, unless somebody is just completely fucking lost.
Sure.
And has been for a long time, and they had a bad day, and they were crying in the locker room. The pinch hitter is at like more of a disadvantage than the guy who has at least had 3 at-bats that day.
Yeah.
Just come off ice cold, haven't swung,
yeah,
just stretch, and then some guy in the 8th innings just gassing 98 at your chin.
Exactly. It's like, hey, we need you to go in right now.
Yeah.
And this is one of their best high leverage relievers.
Yeah, and I know you haven't. I know you've only seen a jugs machine today.
Yeah, and you're on our taxi squad.
Yes.
Get in there.
Yep. Do something special, kid.
Yeah. He already did something special this year.
Yeah.
He blew the no-hitter for Hunter Green.
Yes, he did.
So, how special. How sweet.
Sweet Alejo.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's dumb that you pulled him. It didn't matter. The game didn't matter. This could have been a comeback moment, but also it ended up being a learning moment because Barrero went in and just sat on the bench and stared blindly out at the field like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I did not have a good game. I should learn from this. So
Yes.
it's like, yeah, you're doing this to a guy who's been up and down all this time.
I just don't know if you give him. I don't know if he needs that tough love shit.
No, he doesn't need it. No, Alejo doesn't need the AB.
No.
It's fucking stupid.
I'm glad you brought that up. That is a dumb move. I like
dumb.
David Bell. I fuck with the guy. I don't agree with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with everything the fucking man does. He wouldn't agree with most of my set. Whatever. But yeah, that decision in particular, yeah, that's whack.
And the other decision is why the fuck are you still bringing in Hunter Strickland?
Bro, why are we bringing in Hunter Strickland?
I have my theory. I want to hear yours.
My theory? I don't know. Our bullpen is shitty.
Our bullpen is shitty. There are some people where I'm like, okay, you see the pieces.
Dude, San Martin and Diaz are both
done.
Like elite right now.
San Martin, Diaz, Sesa,
Why aren't we
TJ Antone. Those are dudes where I'm like, those are the only ones who are sticking right now.
Why aren't we throwing Diaz out to close? I know that we don't have a ton of save opportunities.
Uh-huh.
But why not?
Because
what's your theory on Strickland?
It's all in his Strickland's shit.
It's in his incentive based, yeah.
And so David, man, I've been in there before. I've floated around to 5, 6 other teams. I've tried to scrap and keep in the league. I've got your back, buddy. We're gonna make him pay you. A veteran, got the veterans
players
back. Players guy. Well, when it continues to cost you like this, and you look and you go, man,
that's
what
an
does
interesting
Hunter
theory
Strickland
because
look
it
like?
really is all incentive based.
It's 100% incentive based.
Huh.
So
good. I like that. That's a good theory.
So for somebody who said we're going to come here and embrace the sabermetrics and the analytics and all of the research that we have, I am a 32-year-old man with a laptop who can look and see that he has a 9 ERA with 65.8 left on base percentage. Do you know what an elite left on base percentage is?
What?
8. 8. BABIP. His BABIP is 400 since August 1st.
And that's batting average. What is it?
Batting average on balls in play.
Yeah.
So if the ball's in play...
It's 3 something?
400.
It's... So if somebody... makes contact and it goes into the field of play, it is a hit 40% of the time.
Correct. So from August 1st through August.
That's astounding.
Hold on. Let me check my dates.
That's
here.
a good stat. I like
Through
that
August
stat.
7th.
Some stats are fucking dumb.
It doesn't have all of his stats for some reason for the other games because he went in today and had a shutdown in England, but of course they're losing by 6. There's no pressure. But overall, man, I mean, he has 7 blown saves so far this year. What? I mean, that's the only reason is that he's trying to, quote, keep the clubhouse, keep the vets happy. And it's like, who cares? Flip it.
No, flip it.
Flip it. Get the kid whose brother is the most dominant closer in baseball with the best walkout song of all time.
It's so tight.
It's sick.
He's lighting the fucking league on fire. It's so tight.
It's so tight.
Sold out Citi Field.
But instead, you're worried about 33-year-old Hunter Strickland getting his due. Get out of here.
Sucks.
Get out of here. It's stupid. And it's just more of like, well, we're really working on developing.
Well, prove it then.
Prove it, because flip it. That guy needs to be going in there with the heady mindset of shutting it down.
I know. And there's got to be someone else down there in AAA who we can just toss up there and give a shot because, I mean, for real, dude, San Martin, his numbers are insane.
You want to hear something gross?
His numbers are crazy. I saw he got in the game on Sunday against Milwaukee, and some graphic showed up. I don't know exactly what period of time this was or what it is. He's got like an ERA of 1.08.
Dude, it's disgusting. It's foul. Men only want one thing, and it's disgusting, and it's San Martin's game log going back for when he joined the bullpen.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up right now. It is very gross. I think it started like July. Let's say it was July 12th. Because it was either July 12th or earlier. It might have been earlier. I'm going to go to, it was earlier. I'm going to start at the second here. Let's start at the second and see what it is. Because I had this pulled up, and then it of course, didn't have it earlier. Okay. Yeah, okay. It started on the 2nd, all right? Since July 2nd, you're looking at a .69 nice ERA.
That's wild.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I had my stats backwards. Left on base percentage. You're elite at like 98%.
Okay. You just went the other way.
I went the other way. Hunter Strickland's very bad. 8%. His left on base percentage is 94.8.
Yeah.
Guy's a beast.
Yeah.
With a K rate of K per 9 of 6.23, and he's a reliever. I mean, this is a guy that you're like, cool. I'm excited this worked out.
Skinny little dude. I love him. You know what's so sick about him?
Huh.
He curves the shit out of his brim.
Yes.
His brim is like curved like this. It
Yeah.
rules. He looks like me when I was like 12. You know, get the rubber band around it, get that perfect curve.
You know what? Crazy. Same size.
Yeah, about.
He's 5'2".
He is a frail little man. I love it, dude. No, San Martin is dope, and Diaz is great. And I know it's a tricky situation to have your future closer. You want him to close, but you are a bad team who loses a lot of games, and there aren't a lot of save situations, but you still need to get that guy in.
Correct.
So, maybe you're in a close game. You throw Diaz out there in the 8th just because, you want to see the 9th.
Right.
And then, you're fucked. San Martin's done. Diaz is done. And then you throw fucking Hunter Strickland out there so he could make an extra $250,000, and we lose.
So, not much of a team sport at that point.
Yeah.
Which I get it. It's got to be tough playing for a shit team in August that's
Very
knowing
hard.
that you're like, I'm halfway out the door, or I'm working on this for next year.
Very hard.
That'd be tough. But at the same time, it's not my job.
Yeah.
My job is to look at a spreadsheet and shit on you.
Yes, exactly. We're fans.
We're
and
fans.
Podcasters.
Yeah, we yell into the ether until someone pays attention. One last thing, and then we'll put a bow on it. I feel pretty good about. We covered mostly everything I think we
just
needed
ripping
to.
some Redlegs stuff.
Are you excited for tomorrow?
Fuck yeah.
The corn.
The corn.
The corn.
The Field of Dreams. I am incredibly excited for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be fucking awesome.
It's going to be great.
I'm also going to go see the Tower of Power at the Taft Theater with my dad.
Tower of Power.
Or Power of Tower. Tower of Power. It's like some old band.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're like a big brass band.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to look them up.
Yeah, geeked about that.
I'm doing it right now. Tower of Power.
But yeah, that Field of Dreams game will be very cool. There's this kid on Twitter named like Caleb513.
Yeah, I know him.
You know him?
Yeah.
He's great. He's just like, well, shout out Caleb513.
Yeah.
I think it was him who tweeted. It was him or like Bryce Spalding. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But the Cubs and the Reds, there should just be an addendum where they just make it a futures game.
Yes.
How sick would that be?
It would have been awesome. I agree with the kid.
That would have been so tight.
Yes.
Just make it a futures game and just dude, imagine the Reds Cubs futures game. It would be sick.
Yeah, it would be nuts.
It would be so good. There'd be like fucking 15 top 75 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very exciting. Playing in the corn. I'm excited. Dude, I want Joey to hit one in the corn so bad.
He's going to hit one
Joey's
in the corn.
gonna hit one in the corn.
Dude, he's going to hit one in the corn.
Dude, I will bet on that. I will fucking find a prop bet. Yes, Joey will hit one into the corn.
I'll put money on it for you.
Yeah, dude.
So, I'm excited. I'm gonna be on a plane, so I'll be watching it on like a little tiny screen.
Yes.
And just going like, with my headphones in. I'm excited. It's just when they booked it, you looked at the team that they had last year, and you're like, man, that'd be really cool if they had it.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then it wasn't. But
yeah, we were thinking of Castellanos and Winker and Bauer and Gino and all those guys.
Not happening. But I'm excited. I think it's a cool event.
And it's here.
And
the future is now.
The future is now.
It's happening
now. But yeah, no, I'm not as.
Who's going in it? Who's starting?
Lodolo.
That's awesome.
Love that.
That rules.
Lodolo's my dude. Also, young arm on the IL. The only person on the IL that I'm worried about at the moment that could come back is Hunter Green.
Yeah, need that.
That's not great. The MRI came back and they said, hey, there's no structural damage. It's just tired.
Yeah, it's your first full big league season.
You're tired.
What about Ashcraft's last two starts? Shove City.
I have it right here, actually.
He went 8.1 2 starts ago, and then on Sunday and then was continued to shove.
Just shove. He's a shove master. 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 Ks, gave up a homer, 2. Willie Thomas.
Yeah.
So, and then the 9th, that's why we went to extras, is because Keston Hira hit a homer off of
Hunter Strickland. 30 seconds after, my mom, she was like, are we going to win this game? And my dad goes, Strickland's probably about to give up 2 home runs, so no. And then like the next fucking pitch.
It just...
Yeah, dude, that guy had a hell of an at-bat.
Hell of an AB. Yeah, Ashcraft in Miami, 8 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run, 3 Ks.
3 Ks over 8 1/3.
He's just
that
getting
is so good.
He's just getting weak contact.
Yeah, dude, his BABIP is good.
It is.
His BABIP is off the fucking charts.
BABIP.
Yeah, it's babitable.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, dude.
Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to
I would be curious to know his BABIP.
His BABIP for the entire year. Just a quick look here. You ready, partner? His BABIP for the entire year. 297.
There you go.
It's very good.
Yes.
Do you want to know what it was in the past? I feel like now this podcast is me like showing people I know how to use Fangraphs.
Yeah.
Because it's been tough, you know. I finally figured it out.
Mathematician Bill.
Last 2 starts, .186. 186 BABIP. That's a very good BABIP.
Yeah.
Over 2 starts.
BABIP. That's fun to say.
BABIP, babu.
What's that one play? Bippity Bop or something?
Bippity boppity boo.
Bippity Bop. Isn't that it's like a restaurant.
Bippity bop?
Bippy Bop?
Bibimbop.
Bibimbop?
The bowl? Like the stone bowl?
Yeah. Bibimbop?
Bibimbop?
Is that what it's called?
I have no idea.
Bimbibop? Yeah, I don't know. Either way.
Yeah, either way, it is delicious. I feel bad for the dishwasher has to clean those.
Yeah, that's not fun.
They're heavy.
Yeah, that's a heavy bowl.
It's a heavy bowl.
Yeah, you get jacked. You get jacked like fucking Mikey Lorenzen, dude.
Dude, who is still on the IL for the Angels.
I know.
Who called it at the beginning of the year?
Yes, he's only going to be hurt. Not a starter.
Not a starter.
Not a starting pitcher.
Oh, God. Here's what the Reds have coming up. You ready for it?
Oh, yes.
So we've got corn.
Corn party.
Did I send you the little
Corn.
kid? Corn.
I love corn.
Covered in butter. I love corn.
Dude, he goes, as soon as I found out that corn was real, I really liked it.
I really like corn.
Cone.
He's the new turtle.
Yeah, dude. Cone.
Turtle.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. So we got corn, and then break, and then Cubs at home. It sucks that the corn's at home, but the corn isn't home. The corn is in Iowa.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Ray Liotta.
Rest in peace,
Did
dude.
you know that before the first pitch, Kevin Costner's going to come out and cover his ashes over the ball and then throw it to Joey Votto?
No way.
For a TikTok, yeah. No.
Oh. I was like, oh, you fully had me. Oh, fully had me. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy, but I believe that they would do that.
You think, hold on. Also, you think it's crazy that Ray Liotta could have been cremated. No. He just got melted with all that fucking plastic.
Yeah, maybe.
If it wasn't for Chantix, I'd be alive.
Rest in peace to a king, dude.
To a king with one of the goats. And then you've got 3 at home against the Phillies.
I fully believed that they were doing that. I fully believed. I was like, wow. Kevin Costner's like a sentimental guy, you know?
He would, yeah, he's all for it.
When you said for a TikTok, I was like, oh, that's weird. But other than that, I was like, yeah, I believe that. Damn. Got my ass.
Got you good.
Got my ass.
Oh, fun. So, corn, break, Saturday at home, Sunday at home against the Cubs, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at home against the Phillies. So Nick Castellanos returns.
That's fun. I'll probably try to go to one of those games.
I sadly will not be there.
Will you be still in Canadian land?
I leave tomorrow, and I'm gone till the 21st. It's a big 10-day trip, dude.
10-day trip?
10-day trip. Horned up for it, dude.
That's wild.
That's one of the longest trips I've taken.
Yeah, will you be like working some of those days? Will you have to work? No, you got a full vacay.
Full off. Let's go. Saved up the vacay.
Oh, dude, good for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Oh, man, that makes me so happy.
Dude, I'm going to slurp down so many cold boys from the ocean.
So many.
Oysters.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to eat all the seafood that I get gout.
Yes, you want to get gout? That's the goal?
Yeah, it's the goal.
You're going to go to the Pacific Northwest to get gout?
Yeah.
All right.
Gone done get gout.
You got to figure it's one of the better times of the year to be up there.
You know what sucks? It's going to be 3 degrees cooler here.
Really?
Like the whole time.
No way.
You're going to have a beautiful weekend here in Cincinnati.
That's wild.
But it'll still be less humid up there. So
yes, way less.
Lots of, no rain. Lots of light jackets, though.
Love that.
Dude, I love a city where it's like, ooh, I like light jacket. Yeah, come on.
That's exciting, man.
Light jacket year round.
I'm so happy that you don't have to work. That makes me happy just through you.
Yeah, God, it feels good. I might just stay in Canada.
Just stay. I'm
going to stay in Vancouver.
Never leave. They might not let you.
That's fine. We'll start a Canucks podcast. We'll do it over Zoom. And then they go on a road trip. 3 at Pittsburgh, 4 at Philly, 3 at the Nationals, and you close out the month with 3 at home against the Cardinals.
Nationals, very winnable games.
Extremely. Pirates, winnable games. Phillies are on a heater.
Phillies are hot, and they're good. I mean, they just have a bunch of good baseball players.
Yeah.
None of them can catch the ball, but they're very good.
Dude, it is the best beer league softball team
in
shit. Baseball.
Yeah, and then the Cardinals, just hot as fuck.
So hot.
Hot
and horny. Same with the Phillies. Let's take a look at some playoff shit right now.
Yeah.
Let's look at that.
The Dodgers are unfair.
The Dodgers are extremely unfair. This is now the time of year where we officially announce, guys, we're not just going to talk about the Reds the rest of the year. We're not doing it. I feel like this is now just going to be a zoom out pod and talk about everything that happened this week.
Yes, around the league and such.
Because you can't get excited as much anymore.
We can't even fake it anymore, dude.
No, we can't. But we can talk about, like, we could become like a Chattanooga Lookouts podcast.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. Go fucking bats.
Go bats.
Dragons and lookouts.
And lookouts.
Can I hit your battery again, brother?
Of course. Okay, here we go. So, come on. Why is my computer being so slow today? Now, your standings right now, the Yankees are in first by 10.5 games. It's over unless there's a complete and catastrophic meltdown.
Monumental breakdown. Yeah, the Yankees won the East.
The Central, the Guardians and Twins are tied up, and the White Sox are 1.5 back. And then
they're both 5 games above 500.
It's wildly mediocre. I just can't believe the White Sox have not been what we've expected them to be this year.
Oh yeah, and I mean, like, not even glimpses of it.
No.
Complete dud.
Duds.
Complete dud. That was a letdown. That sucks. I was kind of going for him.
I was too. And then
hey man, go the fucking fighting Malleys though. Go Twins.
Yeah, go Twins. I'm pulling for the Twins and or Guardians. Anything that fucks up the White Sox and gets Tony La Russa fired.
Amen to that. He's already done this year, right? They gotta cook his ass, dude. He's 20 years older than he should be. Seriously, that was the most confounding fucking hire. I couldn't believe that.
His toupee is older than most of the players on the team.
Yeah, no shit. When he got hired, we spent like 3 podcasts talking about that.
And it's still insane.
Didn't make any sense. Dude, Houston Astros, 11.5 games up in the West.
Dude, when the Mariners went on their run, when they won 13 games, you know that they only gained 1 game on the Astros. And your wild card in the American League, what do we got?
We've got
Jays up 2, Mariners up 1, and then you've got Tampa and Baltimore tied up. Let's go Baltimore!
Yeah, what an incredible story. The fucking Orioles, dude. They're 7-3 in their last 10.
And they were sellers, quote unquote, at the deadline. But it said they traded their closer knowing, hey, we got this guy coming up, Bautista, who's a 9-foot-tall flamethrower.
Yes. And then Mancini, who's like the spirit of their team. And they still keep winning.
I think he was a cancer and needed to be moved. Boom. There we go.
Oh, my God. Did you see how loose my fist bump was there? That wasn't a full confirming fist bump. I was like, I'm not going to leave you hanging, man. Dude, where did he get traded again?
Houston.
That's right. Dude, good for him. That's fun.
Go win a ring and bang on a trash can.
Yes, no shit. What do you make of that? They're 30 games over 500, the Astros.
They're just great. Their starting pitching's fantastic. Their bullpen's impeccable. They're a team with like no holes now. Their only hole is that their catcher doesn't hit. Maldonado, he doesn't hit at all. That's it. That's literally the only hole.
Yeah.
And then they fixed their hole at first by getting Mancini.
They're good.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're very good. Dude.
They're really good at baseball.
The goddamn Angels. What an utter failure. And the Mike Trout news, dude, it's all so sad.
I feel nothing but pain for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, me too.
He went out there yesterday. There's only one other player to do this. 10 wins and 10 homers in the season.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth.
Yes, Babe Ruth was his name. Ruthian.
But they feel here's the difference between Reds and Angels fans is that the Angels tried and spent money, but they just didn't have They failed. They didn't have the organization wherewithal to be like with bringing up and developing their prospects.
Who's hot right now? I'm just like looking at these standings. Who's going to be or just overall, who's going to be the Braves from last year?
It's way too early to tell. If you made me guess today who's going to be the Braves, I think that
you go San Diego.
That's what I was going to say. Is the Padres? They are constructed to be so, and then they only get Tatis back in like a week.
They get him back.
He had a double and a triple in his first game back.
Yeah.
So if you're going to ask like who's going to make the who's going to make the run like the Braves, it's going to be the Padres. But it's not like it's so unexpected because they're getting back a superstar.
Sure.
They traded for
It's not quite the Braves story.
No.
Because the Braves lost Acuna.
And they figured it out.
And then went and got 4 players that equaled 1 Acuna.
Yeah.
And still had Ozuna and still had some of the big guns. It's not quite the same, but like right now, they're out of the wild card.
Yeah. No, they're in it.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Okay. By like half a game.
Yeah, so you're in their National League. We didn't even get to this. The National League. Hold on, let's do this real quick. Mets are up 7.5. Cardinals are up half a game on the Brewers.
Go Brewers.
Dodgers are 16 games.
Dude, that's what we were laughing about before the pod started. Is that the Padres went out and tried and got Soto, Drury, Josh Bell, traded away their entire farm system so that they could come in second place
and make it respectable.
That's how nasty the Dodgers are.
They're so gross. It's ugh. And the Dodgers, you're like, where are their holes? And you're like starting pitching, and then it's like, well, they get Kershaw and Buehler back.
Yeah.
I still don't trust the Dodgers. I mean, anything can happen in the postseason, and that's where I don't trust them.
They just won.
2020.
Yeah.
Didn't count.
Yeah, it didn't count.
That didn't count.
Yeah.
That was a 3-month sprint. That really just made lockdown more anxious for all of us.
Yes.
Instead of giving us a full season, I remember us.
We were like, baseball.
This one game means everything.
Yeah.
We were like, it's over. It's done.
That's so true.
And in the National League wildcard standings, you've got the Braves up 4, Phillies up 1, Padres locking down that last spot with the Brewers half a game back and the Giants 6.5 back. So I feel like the National League is set. The only real race you're going to have in the National League is going to be in the NL Central with the Cardinals and the Brewers.
Yeah.
The Brewers, we were talking about it today. Like, we were watching the game downstairs. They look like a great team.
They can go through runs where you're like, wow, they're good.
They're very good.
They've got a bunch of things going on. I mean, when Corbin Burns is on the mound, they're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
He's fucking filthy.
And same with Woodruff.
Yes.
And then when Freddie Peralta gets it back together.
And then you go down in their pen, Devin Williams. It's crazy. Trevor Gott, but it's wild. They traded Josh Hader.
Smart.
Yeah, you think so? Mm-hmm. Just was that money or what?
It was to extend their window. I mean, why would you hold on to a guy who looks at you and says, "Hey, man, I'm only pitching one inning. I can't pitch back-to-back days. I'm not pitching multiple innings because I'm leaving here and getting paid as soon as I'm done here."
Yeah. That's pretty much Josh Hader's.
And so you go and you get a bunch of farm hands and guys that help extend your window.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And go back into your system that clearly works and develops players properly and pitching properly.
Smart.
So, I think it's a great move. I don't think it closed the window.
No.
Because I think anyone who comes out of the NL Central is going to get absolutely smacked
by whoever they play.
Everybody else on the coast, dude. It's unreal, the gap.
The Dodgers and the Mets.
Yeah. I mean, you've got Dodgers, Mets. I even think the Padres, they would take them out in a three-game series. In a 3-game series, it's over in 2, and it's going to be a blowout for both teams.
Yeah.
The Cardinals right now are built to just sustain and be an 88-win team.
Yeah, that's about it.
And then once they get to the playoffs, they're like, anything can happen. Yeah.
Which is true with the Cardinals, though.
Ugh, they're one of the worst World Series winners of all time.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's true with the Cardinals.
They could just get hot. It's way too early to tell, but give me 3 weeks, and I'll be able to tell you where we're going to be. Give me a month. Give me till September 10th. No, give me till September 11th. I won't forget.
There you go. Can't forget that.
Can't forget.
Boom, baby.
And we'll go from there. But let's round third and head for home, shall we?
Shall we? We shall.
I'm easy. I don't have anything. I'm on vacation.
Boom, baby. I don't have anything this weekend. I've got a week off.
You were just all over the world.
Yeah, dude. I just went Chicago, Chattanooga, Dayton, Lexington, Cincinnati, Columbus. Back. I was in Louisville and Somerset in the intermediate those days too.
That's insane.
It was great. It was a long week. It's crazy. It feels weird 6 days.
Yeah,
a lot of different places to be, a lot of driving. It just kind of feels like a fever dream, but it was great.
Isn't it kind of wild that you drove so many different places, but it all still looks kind of the same?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a huge juxtaposition between Chicago and then Chattanooga.
Sure.
Like just being in downtown Chicago, driving from there. Chicago is an incredible city.
I love Chicago
I
so much.
love it. Chicago's very cool. Yeah, liked it. But nice and little off day. I'm going to be in Hamilton on the 18th.
Hamilton,
Ohio.
Oh, I thought you meant the play because it's coming here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's sick.
You're gonna be in it?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm playing a black guy. I'm playing a white slave or whatever they have in that show.
The white rapping slave.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a white rapping slave.
Lil Kimbrel.
Lil K, dude.
Lil K.
Fuck, slaves didn't have last names.
No.
Yeah, Lil Leon, man, that was me. But
was you.
other than that, dude, yeah, just come to Go Bananas, come to the hub, fucking follow me on Instagram, and I don't know, let's go to a Reds game together or something.
Yeah, there's plenty of ops.
Yeah, we can go sit anywhere we want.
And then we can start plugging Brouhaha. So
oh yeah, 26 and 27, dude. Catch me and your boy. We will be down there at Sawyer Point. It's a really good opportunity to like come up and like we'll actually buy you a beer.
Yeah, it will actually buy you a beer. Hey, I listened to the pod.
Yeah.
I have bought Phil another beer.
Yes, that's sick. So, shout out Philly boy.
Shout out Phil.
Yeah.
Or no, I didn't. He came down. He found me. I didn't. It was after the 8th, so I could not buy him a beer.
Yeah.
But hey.
And I was in Somerset, so shout out Somerset.
Shout out Somerset.
Fucking A, man.
And I can now announce it. I should be getting it either like today, tomorrow, whatever. Probably, maybe this weekend, probably early next week. The Sky Rosa video with C. Trent Rosecrans will be dropping.
Oh, sick.
So
dude, that's tight.
I'm very excited.
That's very cool, man.
Very excited, and hopefully we'll get more on the books with this one.
That's pretty sick, man.
You know, it's really fun. I think I'm gonna ask Pat to do it. He doesn't know yet, but I'm gonna ask
Patty
Pat.
B?
Yeah, because they have Skyline and La Rosa's in the FCC
Cross
Stadium.
worlds.
Right.
You're trying to bring the Sky Rosa to the MLS?
That's already happened. They're doing it there. They just need to be taught correctly how to do it.
Wow, that's huge, man.
Could be.
Big stuff. Proud of you.
Proud of you. Thank you so much for listening. InTheClutch.com. Check out all this stuff. We have, I think I'm trying to get it on there. We have a really cool Seattle Redlegs shirt.
That's dope. I would buy that.
It's very cool.
10% off with promo code NASTYBOYS.
Thank you to Sports Drink. You know by now. So
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you as always. Thank you so much. I'm hungry. Thank you so much. And as always, go Redlegs.
Stay nasty.